Express on the X. Who's ready? The homies are already here. Who's ready for some boom, baby? Boom! Right. And shine the light of life into your world. And just as I started the show, I thought I heard a fucking helicopter coming. It was already on a roll, baby. So we're starting the show. Morning motivation time. I love my life! Anyone? We'll see if the homies can love their lives too. I feel fresh, bro. I feel healthy. I've been doing my workouts. I've been catching the sunrise every morning, just on that grind and shine. More shine over grind. That's a Mostly Saint shirt. This is Saint's Addiction. I'm Mark Saint. They won't let me. They won't let me shine. They won't let me post what I want to post. They're always trying to, try to, what is it called? Censorship? Well, fuck censorship. Your boy's going to be wilding out. We're going to untangle these cobwebs called our mind. And we're going to talk about our own self-consciousness, Because if it's on your mind, it's in your soul, and it comes out regardless. Look at these hustlers. Morning, boys. You guys working too hard?
Oh, yeah.
Don't work too hard now.
Not yet, man.
Yeah, not yet. Morning.
Your jacket.
Morning.
Cool.
I make them.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, bro.
You got a card? Or
Yeah, Saint's Addiction on Instagram. Huh? Oh, they killed my Instagram, but you can go to my website and order it.
Why'd they kill your Instagram?
Because I'm pushing the limits, bro. I put naked titties. I talk about weed,
Well,
I talk about normal fucking things like mushrooms and what's up, bro?
I get direct
You all right, bro?
messages from women that want to show me their titties all the
Oh,
time.
dude, I was pissed. I was like, how are you going to let girls, I can see their nipples.
Exactly.
They got their legs spread. I can see their pussy hair.
Yes.
And you're going to tell me I'm pushing the limits when I got like logos over their
on
titties?
Facebook or what?
Yeah, Facebook, it's Saint's Addiction. And
Okay.
that'd be the easiest way. Yeah, they won't let me talk about it, bro.
Saint's Addiction.
Yeah.
Pretty embroidered. There
That's
you
me,
are.
bro. Yeah, with
Right.
the anarchy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah, see, look.
Yeah.
That's me.
There it is. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I appreciate it, bro.
I
You'll
like
see
it.
that hoodie. I'm Mark, by the way.
Kent.
Kit Mark.
Mark.
Yeah, bro. Brian already knows me, but
Yeah.
they just killed my Instagram out.
That's,
But that's all right, bro. I
Well,
posted
you got other
7,000 times to only get 3,000 likes.
yes, exactly.
So I have to
I'm
post
with
2.5 times to just get one. I wasn't doing it right. So I was just like, I got Mostly Saints now. It's a little less about addiction, and then they don't hawk it so much. But
This is called Saints.
yeah, Mostly Saints now. Mostly.
Mostly Saints.
Yeah, you'll see a halo and horn because they didn't like the anarchy. Exactly. We're all mostly saints. No one is perfect. And that was the angle I was going with, but they just didn't let me
Halos
do my
and
thing.
horns.
Halos and horns, baby.
All right.
That's me, bro. I appreciate that.
That's cool, man.
Get my day started, but hit me up, man. Yeah, I make these here locally.
Awesome.
This isn't overseas. This isn't,
That's good.
China and shit. It's right down there on Charleston, Pecos. That's a shop
Okay,
here.
yeah.
Yeah, and we do all over print. We do blankets. I got photos on blankets. I have a big blanket like this. I can put anything you want.
Okay. Cool.
That's awesome.
That's what I do. I thought you already knew.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
No.
that's my hustle, bro. I'm gonna get my walk on, bro. I appreciate the pump up. Thank you. Let's go. Get my glow up, bro. That's how it starts, the morning marijuana motivation. You just fucking keep going, and people give you compliments, and you say thank you, and you say I appreciate you, and then you give them your social media. You get follows, you get likes, even when people are trying to slow you down or kill your account or not like let you in. It's up to you, bro. You got to untangle those webs, and that's why I was thinking this morning. I was like, wow, there's so much shit that we do ourselves that we are completely responsible for, and we put the outcomes on a Sky Daddy or luck or gambling, and we'll be like, oh yeah, let me just poke and hope that things will make it the way that I hope that they transpire, instead of making them the way that you want them to be. You'll put it in the hands of the gods and say, well, there was too many rocks or pebbles or shells in this bird's stomach, so that means you're going to lose this war, or maybe you shouldn't start a battle that day. And that's what we're at. We're at that mentality. By the way, these kicks kicked off 200 of these the other day, and I'm always pushing them down. So can you believe that? The parents were like, can't they just go to community service? Nah, nigga, you fucking broke off 200 of these things. It cost $10,000. Your kid ain't just walking away, bro. You gotta pay. You gotta pay for mental clarity. You gotta pay for peace, right? You gotta pay the social currency or whatever that the payment is due for all the free sunshine and free air and free water that you consume. You didn't make any air, you didn't make any water, and you didn't make any shine. And here it is, bro, warming us up every day. You know, maybe not the grass so much, it's all yellow, but warming us up every day, warming up our food so that it can grow. And then we grow that food so we can make a product, so we can make a profit, and then we can put more food on the table for our families, right? It's kind of weird to say that out loud when you're like, wait, you just grew food. Why do you need to put food on the table? It's complicated, right? Like, it's complicated that we have tangled webs that are tied with how good we want to eat, but we don't have farms to make our own food of what we want to eat. So we earn more money so we can pay higher prices for the things that we crave. And this is the web I'm talking about. It's a fucking tangled web, bro. It's not just in our head. It's the way that we operate. I kept saying it's these apps in the background, and nobody wants to talk about it. Nobody wants to know, but I do. Let me grab some toilet paper real quick. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. I'm gonna grab it. My nose is running. No. Yep, every day out here hustling. It's all right. Nobody's watching anyway, so they won't mind if I take a quick pee break. Oh man. Yep, and live. Happens, bro. Real life happens, bro. And I think there's a lot of people that want to rather live a lie, right? They rather say, hey, you know, we're married, but we sleep in separate bedrooms, right? They rather live the lie on the outside, say, oh, photos, you guys are such a cute couple. You guys always get along. But that's what they do. They're just friends. Do you know what I mean? I read somewhere on Home Math, or when he was explaining this, you know, these realms of fantasies that we tell ourselves. We sell ourselves. Hold on. Not even tell ourselves. We sell ourselves on these make-believe situations where, like, I'll be so happy, you know, if someone comes up, shows up, and rescues me. And we create this triangle that I never seen, but I'm letting you know right now. You always seen the princess dragon at night, right? The knight has to go into the cave, destroy the dragon to get the princess. Well, the princess isn't a damsel in distress. She's the victim, bro. And the perpetrator is the dragon, and the savior is the knight. And we love this triangle. We love for someone to come save us, right? We need a savior to take down the dragon that we created. Our own habits, our own character, our lack of discipline is that dragon, and we want someone else to come by and just love us the way we are, right? And which part of us, right? Love me. Just love me the way I am. Some guys are saying that shit now, and the guy's like, what part of you? The part of you that plays video games for 6 hours? The part of you that masturbates constantly? Or the part of you that won't get any ambition and get the fuck off the couch? What part of you do you want me to just love? And these are the webs that we got between our ears. You're like, how did I end up here? You're like, well, fuck, bro, you're emotional. You didn't see it because your emotions clouded your judgment, right? It fucked up your business decision. It fucked up your relationships decisions. It fucked you up in the mind. And you're over here like, why didn't it work, bro? Woo. It didn't work because you didn't work it. Like, it's that simple, right? You probably gave up on it. It takes 265 days to develop a new habit for it to really sink in and be like, this is my new bitch. And you're the one that wished for it. Isn't that crazy? Isn't it crazy to think that you could wish for an abusive husband? Yeah, no shit. Or an abusive wife? Yeah, no shit. That shit's crazy to me. But guess what? It happens. It happens to all of us, especially if you come from an abusive household in the first place. If your dad or mom were abusive, odds are you're looking for it. It happened to me. I'm dating some fucking narcissist, and I'm like, how's that possible? Oh, because I'm part narcissistic. My dad's narcissistic. My mom's narcissistic. And I looked for those traits in the next person. And this is why it's too bright. St. Shade's got to stay on. Oh, this is why I'm having this conversation this morning, is because I chose it. Isn't that crazy? I chose familiarity. I chose to go back to the usual, you know? Like, you be like, well, what kind of stress you got? Well, I usually got money stress, bro. So in that, I'm already going to go, well, at least this is the dragon I know. This is the dragon that I see on a regular basis. This is the dragon that's got a hold of me. And I kind of don't mind it. Because, like, if I was really choked out, I'd move it away. I'd start saving, stack up some money, and start a business. But no, we kind of just go, yeah, I mean, I could complain, because we like to complain. But do something about it? Nah, bro. Come on, give me that Energy Mac truck. Do something about it? Playoffs? Who's talking playoffs, right? Like, dude, yeah, you're going to have to do something about it. Plastic Pocket Challenge. And this is where it comes down to, and while I'm so pumped up this morning about it, is because it's our own undoing. You wanted to look good in the pictures. You wanted to pretend that you had a husband that loved you, so you lived the lie. And the only reason there's a Tinder swindler out there is because you want a guy to show up and be wealthy and just want you and start this whole fantasy. You played along. And you didn't want to be honest about it, but you fucking played along, bro. So let me say goodbye to this guy real quick. Bless up. Later, bro. Oh, he took off. He didn't come by. But he did take down my info, and we got a new follower. Let's bless up some morning motivation. Yep. Part of you had a fantasy. And instead of living in reality to that, you wanted to live in the fantasy. It's a lot easier than calling the girl that you're nervous to call. It's a lot easier to just swipe up and put some porn on. It's a lot easier for you to go get your confidence with some fake eyelashes, right? Than to find a guy that likes you for who you are. And that's what we do. We keep doubling down on stupidity and and I was going to say cotton webs, but tangled webs, fucking full-on spider webs in our head. Leave a message and I'll call you back. Bless up. Saints Addiction, we out here. You're going to have to go to the website to order this. I don't have an Instagram anymore, so mostly Saints if you got the gram. But if you got any common sense, you'll get to know yourself. That's not even common. Okay, common sense is like the sky is blue, the water is blue, and the sun will rise tomorrow. You know, not so common is to be able to say, I'm this way, and the reason I'm this way, and what I will change. You know, nobody's going to go sit there and go, yeah, that's my bad, bro. My spending habits, my diet, right? I see girls all the time getting on dating apps. It's easy to set up an app. It's not easy to lose the weight. You're hoping and praying that someone will just love you minus your excuses, minus your warts. You know what I mean? Minus the stretch marks, and that's it. My grandma used to say, or my great aunt Marlene used to say, warts and all, baby. Warts and all, because that's what love really is. It's not the, oh, I just need him to be tall, dark, and handsome and then take care of everything. There's going to be something out there in your tangled web where you're like, oh yeah, by the way, I also have five body languages, right? Most of those aren't getting met. I compromise because I say I want another. Like, there's your cotton web, there's your spider web making mothballs and cotton balls in your fucking head. You're not seeing straight. You're not thinking straight. You're not even talking straight. You're going after your instincts, your emotions, and then you're just straight purchasing. And then you're just like, what the fuck just happened? Well, my buddy did it. Girlfriend was like, when are you going to get a car? He already had a motorcycle. She dumped him 2-3 days later after he bought the car. Now he has a motorcycle payment and a car payment and no girlfriend. You're chasing it. You're chasing it. You're not seeing it as you being in the pilot seat. You're not seeing it as you made a decision. You made a plan. You came up with a fucking vector. You said, hey, I'm going to fly this plane from here to there, and that's my best decision making. And then you're mad at the destination. But you didn't do the work or plan a flight to somewhere else. And as you arrived on that flight, you didn't like the destination. You were like, this isn't the plane wasn't I supposed to be in Miami? This is Vegas, right? You know, like, no shit, Sherlock, how was your plan? How was the execution of your plan? What part of your habits got in the way of that plan. And that's what happened. That's exactly what happens. Something happens where we go, you know what? I'm going to abandon the plan. I'm going to skip the plan and go back to the habit. It's too intense for me to go past my risk limits, right? I don't want to go in this path. I want to go back to the comfortable path. There are two paths, and I traveled the one less traveled by, and that made all the difference. My boy Robert Frost, wrote that not when I was a kid, it was a long time ago, but when I read that as a kid, I was like, that's me, bro. That's so me, that I chose a path in the middle of the forest is divided, and I chose the path less traveled by, right? And in that, I got to get experiences that weren't that regular, right? I got to push my limits, I got to see my risk it for the biscuit. I got to taste it and everything. The guy used to tell me, big old silver fox, when I was traveling, he said, life is like ice cream. You must lick it to taste it. And most of us are afraid to fucking taste it. Smell that finish line. Find out what we're really made out of. And it keeps us back. It holds us back. And then we start spinning the webs, right? We start spinning the lies in our head so we can handle it. The app will, like Microsoft DOS, it wrecks. It shuts down. It's like, no, this isn't our system. Let's fucking shut down, restart, and get back on the same system. That's what they do. Our system will like literally go, meat, danger, 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 danger. You can't do that. You can't do that. And then you'll believe it. You'll believe it, while most of the other aces and fucking top guns and people in this life that will still try to land that plane. Yeah. With it on fire, it don't make sense. Half the shit's blown off. Still got to land, right? Still got a plan. Still got to fucking try to find hope in a way for yourself to land. And that's what we're doing. We're finding a landing path, right? We're finding a little runway here so we can take off. And that's what I wanted people to do. I wanted them to take off the blinders. I wanted them to take off the excuses. I wanted them to take off the fear and just go look at yourself in the mirror. You're like, this is real mirror moments. Oh shit, we got squirting. Oh, we're squirting now. That's it. Oh shit, almost hit me too over here. Yeah, bro. I want to see myself on the other side of fear. I like seeing it and just go, man, that was like really scary for you to talk to that girl. And then she was really nice. And now you got a date that paid dividends, Oh, you were really scared to travel without no money, but then you made it in a year and a half. And now you got another lap around the world. Or better yet, how about all the things that you thought you couldn't do? And now you show yourself that you can do. And now you got a can-do attitude. There it is, bro. There it is. There's the fucking cotton webs that we weave when we try to deceive ourselves. And that's been since your boy, what's his name? William Shakespeare. Joy Weed Club. Do you want to hit this real quick? You can't. You're at work. No worries, bro.
Thanks, bro.
No worries. I'm not trying to get you in trouble. But yeah, bro, this is it. One of these days, I'll catch you, bro. I'm gonna catch him. Let me get away from the music before they flag it. That'll always happen. But you got to join Weed Club. You got to have a Weed Club card. Ryan has a Weed Club card. And now his coworker was like on some, yeah, this design right here has been such a lucky design for me, bro. So many people give me compliments. Even yesterday I was out there, my buddy Adam Peterson, working at Chiba Hut, was like, that's really nice. And I said, you said that to me last time. He's like, Mark, you're so much. And I was like, no, bro, I have a photographic memory. We were at outside. I was wearing the same thing outside of the First Friday when I saw you last time, and you went the same way. You're like, ooh, that's nice. The same way. He don't remember. I do. So I look weird because I remember. Okay, allowed to be weird. What I don't want to be weird is in my own brain, right? I want to be like, okay, I chose this, and it's not weird because I got here. It's here because I chose it, right? And that's what's really tough for most people. They're like, what do you bring to the table? Well, most people are just like, well, what's brought to me at the table, not what I can offer to the table, right? What kind of shit did I bring? Well, shit, now I bring fucking mental stability. That's a lot to bring. Emotional control, right? Hard work ethic, morals, you know? Not that you're going to get hurt by being around me or that you're going to be improved by being around me. I got some people that never want to be around me again. Part of my I keep saying cotton web, bro, but it's like part of that spider web, bro. It's part of that spider web that I've weaved inside my head, just like you have, just like we were when we were 8, to protect ourselves. It's a safety defense mechanism. You might as well call it an app blocker or something, you know? As soon as things get hairy, your app kicks in and it blocks the data, it blocks the drama, or it shuts you down. It shuts down your operating system, and then you can't function. And I'm just like, fuck, bro. How do we tell people to look at the spider webs that they are weaving and deceiving only themselves? They think that they are, what tangled webs we weave, when once we try to deceive, we deceive ourselves, bro. We're in full-on trick mode. Yep. And that's what ends up happening. You end up tricking yourself into a world where all the girl math and the you know, the drama that stopped you. Oh shit, they stopped the water. You know, the way we spin it so that our minds will be okay with the outcome. That's what ends up happening. You know, we end up making it safe in our brain, right? You know, we placate the ideas and the perspective in like a hall of mirrors, where as long as we shine in the end, which is really what happens with the victims and the princesses and the narcissists, is like, I'm a victim. I don't have to change me. It was him. He's the one. He's the perpetrator, Your Honor. It has nothing to do with me. Not that I chose him, or that I've done that to other guys, or that they're all narcissists. It's not me at all. And then you hear these things. You hear it, you go, that person's a narcissist, that person's a narcissist, that person's a narcissist. Like, no, you're a narcissist that only dates narcissists. Or you turn them into narcissists. You'd have to untangle a lot of webs to untangle that deceit. And that's what we do. We don't want to untangle the deceit. We want to live the lie. Yep, we live lies on Instagram. Everything's fine. I just posted a photo of me smiling. Then I get off the phone, my dopamine drops, and then I'm all alone, and then I'm not smiling. I'm on my phone just sad in the corner, playing on it for hours. No goal. No ways of getting out. Fucking startled me. You know, no ways of getting out, and trying to figure out a way for me to untangle the ways and the decisions that I've already made. And that's what it was at Saints Addiction. I had to get out of my own way. I was already choosing what I wanted. Drugs and alcohol, okay, right? And I was just like, okay, you'll be my master. Taking pictures with Patron and kissing the bottle. And see, I got someone to date. I date my alcohol. Shit, they keep testing these things. That's who I've been dating. So you either date your food and then you get fat and you're just like, somebody date me. And you're just like, how? You know, you're already busy dating your cigarettes. You're already busy dating your food. You're already busy dating your video games, right? Like, and then they're like, why is nobody coming to date me? And I'm like, do you ever leave the house for someone to meet you? Probably not, right? And then this is the web that starts to get to leak. We put it together. Well, I put that web there to protect myself, right? I was really depressed and hurt, so I said, I'm not going to go out. I don't feel like it. And because you don't feel like it, you're waiting for the feeling to come back before you wait for the webs to clear before you make another attempt at changing your outcome. And that waiting game is a web. You know, it's all tangled. You keep letting time go by, and the time isn't judgmental. It doesn't sit there and go, do it or not do it. You know what I mean? It's not doing that at all. It's like, either way, TikTok, you're on the clock. That's right. You're on the clock whether you like it or not. And time doesn't care if you're building your future or destroying it. And that's the one thing that Jocko said the best. He said, your excuses will destroy your life. So true. They will destroy your life. And he used that word, and I thought that's so potent, bro. It's so important to know that there's a lot being at risk here. You thought it was just you getting by and no one else would see it, right? Well, I'm gonna just keep eating my sugary goods at night. No one else is gonna see. So you're 300 plus pounds, and then you're trying to put your arm in front of it, going like, I'm trying to deceive myself. Don't look at my fupa. Don't look at my fupa. You know, don't look at my frumpiness. Oh, look at just my titties. Wait, no, look from up here. Then you can't see my belly, you know? And we do that. We'll deceive you, the pitcher, the viewer, and we'll deceive ourselves with our arms and our angles. And there it is, bro. We'll rather live the lie and be like, no, not that I actually lost the weight, not that I've made it through my weight loss journey, right? I'm still on a journey. I'm still on an excuse. I'm still trying to reason my way through the reasons I made these decisions. And that's what we do. We live in lies. And that's where cognitive dissonance takes place, where you're not even thinking, you're distancing yourself from thinking. That's cognitive dissonance. You're distancing yourself from cognating, thinking, to what's really happening. You'll put up the wall, and that happens to us all. We'll live in our ego. That'll try to defend you. It'll step up and go, I'm not like that at all. You're just like, shut the fuck up, ego. Just listen. Why does it hurt so much to listen? Probably because there's some truth in it. And your ego will do everything it can, like the devil, to fight back. I'm not like that at all. Sure, narcissist, you are. And you just don't want to fucking be that way. So you pretend that it's not that way. It's kind of like what that guy Chase, what's his name? Chase Hughes was saying. Remember all the people that were waiting for the aliens to come? And when they didn't come, you know what they said? Not that they doubled down on their religion. They said, the aliens weren't coming. We were so powerful in our prayers that we scared them away. So they promised the aliens would come and save them. And when that didn't happen, they doubled down on their belief and said, no, we turned them away with our belief, right? We will believe whatever we want to believe. Aliens, Bigfoots, our excuses, and we pump ourselves full of it. That's why they call you're full of it, bro. You're full of shit, and you should probably take a shit and examine your shit and be like, oh man, that is shitty. And if we all look at it, we all know that we all shit and that we all smell like shit, and roses really smell like poo. And no one has it perfect. And that's where this was, no one is perfect. You know, mostly saints, baby, perfectly imperfect, keeping it real, halo and horns. You know, it was just one of those things where, sure, I'm wearing my halo, but I can turn around and grow some horns real quick. And that's just being honest. So, you know, I don't know that many people that got an honest brand that's honestly flawed and calls himself out on it. But that's what this is. You know, this is that, hey, I ain't perfect, and my webs are still going to stay tangled till I untangle them, till I step up and say, that's my job. You know what I mean? Not someone else's job, not my parents, not my situation, not my luck, but literally just me being in the driver's seat and go, okay, no more do I point the finger outwardly, but I point it right here at my heart and I say, it's up to me. If it's meant to be, it's up to me. And that's that peace. That's that love. That's that shine. That's that morning marijuana motivation time. Blessings. Go be free. Peace and love. And as always, Chigaton. That means goodbye, but not forever, in Finnish. And I will see you on the other side as soon as you like, share, and subscribe. But it's the other side of your excuses. It's the other side of fear. And it's the other side of the world, because that's exactly where I'll be, bro. Deuces. Peace. Love is where you find me. Love is on your own. You should have gone to mostly Saints instead, because Saints Addiction is blocked. That's how the other guy found me. That other account got killed, like I told him, and you'll have to go over to the other one to begin it. Yeah, I know. First 3 minutes I was talking to homeboy, and he just hit me up about clothes. But you know, I'll give you 3 more minutes while I'm smoking this blunt, because I will be just warming up. But man, If that's not the biggest aha moment of my life, was just being that Homer Simpson, like, who smoked all my weed? And I'm pointing at the mirror and it's me, you know. I'm the one that smokes all my weed, you know. I'm the one that can't stop fucking. Well, no, I'm not gonna use the word can't because I can and I have. You know, I'm the one that finds my hand around sugar every night. You know, I'm the one that when I make a lot of money, I just give it away and spend it frivolously, and I can't save. Nope, can't save. I am saving, and I have to learn how to not over celebrate with my touchdowns. That's something I used to do too. It's just like, oh shit, I made a bunch of money. Let's go eat a nice dinner. That was always my thing. And then I started making a bunch of money, and then it was like dinner, 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 dinner. And then it became dinner, nap, no exercise. And then it just became eat, eat, eat. And then I got fat, right? So you'll have something that soothes you. You'll have your own dragon. You know what I mean? You'll kiss your own dragon in the cave. Every night, that princess kisses that dragon. She created the dragon, not you. And it shouldn't be you to come to the rescue. It's for her to fucking undo her own dragons. That's what you're looking for. You're looking for somebody that knows their shadow, knows their cave, and knows their dragon, dude. And they know it well. And there's no hiding from that dragon, bro. She has to kill her own dragon. And you have to kill your own dragon. And hopefully you meet another dragon killer. That's really what it is. That's a killer relationship right there. It's not where one's hotter than the other, or the other one is perceiving that they're in power, or this whole system where it's like, what is in it for me? What do you bring to the table? I don't see anybody, and I mean feeding the homeless too, Saintsgiving, doing more than just themselves. You know, you haven't gotten to nirvana yet, man. You haven't got past the level when you got something bigger than yourself. You know, you only have real value when it doesn't have price. And the weird part is you want all the things that are priceless, right? Like a child, that's priceless. That's your child. That's not someone else's child. You can't go grab someone else's child, right? Love, someone that actually loves you, bro. Like they don't love someone else. They just love you, and you love them back. And then try getting your bravery on a shelf at the fucking local grocery store. That ain't to be found, bro. So trust, bravery, you know, ambition, it ain't happening. You got to fucking come up with it within, and that's what this is all about. Oh, my blunt went out. I don't know what's going on with that, but you guys go have a blessed day. Go get off this piece. I'll be free. Go be free. Yo.